With less than a week before the president's fifth State of the Nation address, cabinet officials agree that national security should be on the top of the government's priority list. Meanwhile, as far as the pandemic is concerned, the president's men warn that Metro Manila may revert to stricter community quarantine status. Maricel Halili joins us live from Mandaluyong to tell us the rest of the details from today's pre-SONA briefing. Mase, with anti-terror law still a hot topic, what does the cabinet have to say?
Sean, security officials will not wait for the implementing rules and regulations to be crafted before they implement the anti-terrorism law. That is if the need arises. For the country's security chiefs, implementing rules and regulations or IRRs are needed in enforcing the anti-terrorism law. In a pre-SONA forum, National Security Advisor Hermogenes Esperon said an IRR serves as an operating manual. While they acknowledged this, both Interior Secretary Eduardo Año and Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana said the lack thereof does not preclude them from implementing the law.
Kung nakabitin o nakabingit yung buhay ng ating mga mamamayan, we have to implement the law. Now, kung wala naman malalakihang terrorist threat, we can wait for the IRR.
We could wait for the IRR, but if there is a terroristic action now, we are going to use it.
This was also the advice of the U.S. Homeland Security, says Foreign Affairs Secretary Teddy Boy Locsin, who drafted the previous version of the anti-terrorism bill.
It cannot be abused. It can only be misused by law enforcement authorities. The penalties on law enforcement officers are horrendous. And you know what? This is a vast improvement on the version I introduced.
There are now 11 petitions before the Supreme Court questioning the measure's constitutionality. Critics question the timing of its passage amid the health crisis, especially when quarantine protocols have yet to be imposed consistently. But the Justice Department denies this.
I wouldn't really say that there is an inconsistent application of the rule of law. It just so happened that a greater number of those arrested came from the lower income groups. No?
To address these concerns, Secretary Año proposes a uniform implementation of health standards across local government units.
We suggest 10 to 30 days. Physical distancing, also 10 to 30 days imprisonment. At kung ikaw naman ay ipa-fine, it's about between 1,000 to 5,000 pesos.
Sean, during the pre-SONA forum this afternoon, Environment Secretary Roy Simato confirmed that some of the mining companies that were suspended by the late Environment Secretary Gina Lopez have already resumed their operation. This after they have met the required corrective measures provided by the DENR. Sean?
Right, thank you for all those updates from today's pre-SONA forum. Maricel Halili joining us live from Mandaluyong.